All right, this is DJ Murphy. I'm the editor-in-chief of ISC News. We're at ISC West. I am on the keynote stage. This is Bernhjelm. Will is the Vice President of Security for Mall of America. I'm sure everybody has heard of Mall of America, the largest mall in the country. An incredible responsibility on your shoulders every day, a facility that's huge and completely open to the public. You mentioned all of the security layers in your speech that you use. And there's a lot of resources. You rely a lot on humans. Very big patrol officer force. You have a K9 unit, lots of training. Really a great program that you've implemented there. When you walk around the floor here, it seems like technology is emphasized. And I was kind of asking around and asking folks if they feel, someone in your position, that do you feel pressure to use technology in place of humans? And how would you react to a discussion like that?
Sure. For us, it's not necessarily about replacement of humans.
Right.
It's about augmenting the existing systems that we have to make our staff more efficient, right, and to focus on other things.
Yep.
We've used AI to help us detect people that are in unauthorized areas that plays through a loudspeaker. Well, now we don't have to send somebody to that, right? It makes the staff more efficient to be able to focus on other things. Even with the facial recognition, we can't reduce staff because at the end of the day, they do require human verification. Number one, right? So we have to be able to have the humans to go out and deal with those issues.
Okay, that's fantastic. And you are in charge of a huge facility. As you get bigger, as you're responsible for more, is it just a case of adding more? You have an incredible amount of layers. You mentioned both technology and humans. What's your philosophy? Is more always better?
More is not necessarily always better, in my opinion. I think that it's about what's finding the right fit for our facility. I mentioned in the presentation about weapons detection technology. I think that technology is great in certain use cases, but we're not one of them, right? Which is how we got to the K9 detecting firearms. And just because it's out there, I don't think that would be a good ad necessarily for us, right? It's just, again, trying to find the best fit for our facility because we are so unique.
Right. Some technology fits, some don't. You mentioned metal detectors as well, and how that wouldn't be a good fit. Well, when you walk around here, is there any sort of technology you see that's exciting to you?
We're always evaluating what else is out there and how else we can improve and what else we should be looking for. It's kind of how we got to where we did in the last few years through these evaluations and adding things like gunshot detection, adding things like facial recognition. And it's meeting with these vendors to see what else we can be doing. Right? And so we're always out there trying to be leading edge in the industry.
All right, fantastic. Thank you so much. It was a great presentation. We have the rest of day 2 and the last day tomorrow. We were excited to have Will, and we'll have Will for you. Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.